Hi everyone, good evening. So glad you're here. My name is Audrey and welcome to my 100-day project where I'm practicing mindfulness through watercolor. I have a special guest tonight. Over here is Charcoal. Charcoal? Hi, honey. You've seen Aslan, I think once or twice in my lives, and he just kind of, comes in whenever. And then yesterday I mentioned how, we're trying to bring Charcoal into the family and have him live with us, but then trying to get him and my cat Aslan, integrated and living together. That's been a very difficult journey. But yeah, so he's been kind of hanging out in my studio sometimes and just getting used to, being in different rooms, being with me. I think he's actually very comfortable with me, but yeah, so I thought today maybe he can chill and hang out here and just see what's going on in these lives. And if you're curious, I do have a fence or like those doggy fences right outside that door, so my cat won't necessarily be able to get in. He's surprised me too. Like he has been like surprisingly calm and I don't know. He's just been surprising me. Like I thought he was going to be a lot more skittish. I thought he was going to be like angry, and like growling and attacky, but he's been pretty good. So anyways, that's just our journey of dog and cat living together. Anyway, hi Linda. Hello others who are joining, and you might be too shy to say hi, and that's okay. And some of you actually tell me afterwards that you've watched my lives, so I really appreciate that. And even if you're watching the replays, again, I really appreciate that. This journey is really important for me, but I hope it's also important for you, whether you're doing a 100-day project or even just taking time to take care of your inner creative, inner artist, inner soul, just taking some time for yourself. I think that's absolutely important. So whatever it needs to be, right? Whether it's reading a book, drinking tea on your own in silence, or catching up with a friend, those kinds of moments and times you need. So yeah, and if that time of recharging happens to be live with me, then I am very honored to be part of that day with you. Okay, so let's get into it. Today I was really inspired. One of my friends gifted me a $5 Starbucks gift card, and you know how much I love coffee. So when I saw the e-gift card, you know how Starbucks has like really cute designs for their gift cards? So she actually told me that she chose or she saw this design and thought of me and decided to send it to me. And so this is the design that's on the card. Right? Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, so it's just these poppies, but it looks like the perspective is as if you're like in the field with the poppies. I know it's not poppy season quite yet, but it doesn't matter. So I thought I would do some abstract poppies for today. I thought about painting the actual gift card or, reinterpreting in my way, but then I was like, well, again, I don't want to get caught up in I have to make it look a certain way, right? So I'm just going to try to keep it very loose and goosey. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, thank you, Linda. Glad that Kitty and Puppy are doing okay. Yeah, they are. I mean, just look at him. Like I've never had a dog before. I think I always found them to be too much work and I'm a little lazy. So I never had a dog growing up. Although when I was really young, my parents told me that we did have dogs, but I was too young to remember. And I'm pretty sure I didn't take care of it. So anyway, so maybe because he's a small dog, I'm actually surprised at how chill they are like most of the day, and then they get very hyper. And I thought it was cats who slept like 20 hours a day, and which he does, but I realized that Charcoal also sleeps a lot, or he just rests a lot too. So that's been surprisingly like reassuring, I guess. Is that a weird word for it? I think I thought it was going to be like so much more work, and maybe larger dogs are more work because you actually have to take them out on walks, like long walks, and do lots of activities with them. But yeah, Charcoal is pretty like low maintenance. Good boy. Okay. Yeah, let's get into it. Oh, you know what? I forgot our breathing exercise. Can't forget. So let's go ahead and do our breathing exercise, and then we'll start painting. Here we go. Okay, why don't I bring us back together? Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. Hope you're excited to paint and relax and, yeah, just take this time for yourself. So, again, I'm kind of inspired by those poppies. Let me just grab my supplies. You know, and I really liked yesterday when we painted, or when I painted with the color pencils and crayons. I really enjoyed that process. So I don't know, I might do something similar. I have a vision in my head of what I kind of want it to turn out, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so let me get the music going and let's paint. All right, just wanted to check in real quick and see how you're doing. Remember to take some deep breaths every now and then, right? Anytime we, try something new, especially, it can be overwhelming, it can feel daunting. So just kind of take a deep breath and sort of calm yourself down. Remind yourself that it's not about the outcome, which is exactly what I'm trying to practice here too. And yeah, just kind of get lost in the actual act of painting. And so here are my poppies. Yay! I'm really, I'm trying to combine what I've been learning like in the last time about like just adding random colors, right? So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here, where I added some purples in with the reds and the orange. And yeah, I'm just trying something new. And I'm really, really liking this outlining that I'm doing with the color pencil and the water soluble pastels. I don't know, I think I really am enjoying experimenting. I think before, oh, you know what? Sorry, I think charcoal needs me. Hold on a second. Charcoal? What do you need? What do you need? Do you need to get down? 1 second. Do you need to get down? Do you want to say hi to everyone? Do you want to sit with me? Apparently he doesn't normally sit in people's laps, but he kind of started this with me, so I think he might hang out with us. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I think I'm really enjoying, oh. Oh. You want to say hi to everybody? Hi. Okay, I think he actually wants to get down. Okay, I'll take you down. I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I think it's a good idea to, just try new things. I don't know why for the longest time I only stuck with watercolor, like something in my little brain was like, you should only stick to one medium and, not worry about other things. And I don't know why I limited myself like that, I really, really don't know why. So I'm really happy that through this project, I'm really learning to embrace other things, embrace new styles. And that's what this is all about, I thought I wanted to do like 100 days of flowers or 100 days of wreaths or 100 days of landscapes. Like I thought I wanted to do that. But the more and more I thought about it, I was like, what's going to be a real challenge for me is to actually change it up, to do something unexpected, to do something that's, just really going to challenge me. And so this is exactly it. Like trying something bold and new, that's challenging for me. Thank you so much for all the encouragement. They're pretty, they're awesome. Thank you so much. So as I was looking at this, I thought about actually adding a blue background. I might regret this. So I'm going to take a mental picture of this just in case I regret the blue background, but I'm going to try it. So I'm going to turn the music back on and add the background. Here we go. right. I had to kind of stop myself because after I added the yellow in these little buds, I felt myself wanting to keep tweaking things, and I was like, I need to stop. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna call it quits right now, or not quits, but just call it the end right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and wash out my brush because that's my mental sign that it's over, right? So here we go. Today I actually used a really large brush. I used the round size 10 brush. With a journal this small, I wouldn't normally, use such a large brush, but I kind of wanted to lay down these blobs of color pretty quickly. So that's why I used a huge brush. So here we go. Breathe in. And then breathe out as you blot. Okay, and that's my sign to stop painting, be satisfied with where I am right now, and let's just take a moment to kind of just look at what we've done. Yeah, well, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'm glad I did the blue background. I think it makes the the red poppy stand out even more. I think if I did orange or the red orange poppies, I think it would have stood out even more because orange and blue are complementary colors. And so when you have the right balance of complementary colors, they will enhance, one will enhance the other. So I think because my blue in the background was light, I think if I had red orange poppies, the flowers would have really stood out like really nicely. So, lesson learned for next time. It's not a mistake, it's not a fault, it's just something to try next time. So, all right. Well, thank you again so much for joining me. Here it is again in this view. Ta-da! Again, I'm really happy that you showed up, that you painted, or that you relaxed, or did something with your time to just really refuel and recharge. Our dog Charcoal is right over here. Charcoal, do you want to say hi one more time? Okay, maybe not. He's just kind of pacing around behind me. Anyway, so today is the last time I'll be live this week. Next week's schedule is a little bit tentative, but make sure to follow me on Instagram, or make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then that you have the notifications on so that you'll know when I post something in the community tab, or just check it every once in a while. But next week is already May. Can you guys believe that? Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that it's May already. But anyway, so I will definitely be live Monday and Tuesday next week, and most likely Wednesday or Friday. So yeah, so definitely Monday and Tuesday, and by then I'll know whether I'll be live on Wednesday or Friday. So just kind of, mark your calendars, 8 p.m. Central Time, if you can join me. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for the encouragement. I really appreciate your positive comments. I would love to see what you're painting as well, or what you did with this time. So if you are on Instagram or Facebook, you can tag me at Audrey Raw Design. My handle's just right up here, and I'm on almost every social media channel that you can think of. Or you can just shoot me an email at audreyrawdesign@gmail.com, and I would just love to hear how it's going for you. So thank you again so much for your time. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye.